Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I just noticed that apparently a couple of people in our kingdom here, Prince Joan and Prince this guy, I believe that's just Lawrence, we definitely have a claim on Denmark though. 2 claims, to be precise. We're definitely low on our amount of prestige to make that happen, and how can we get prestige? Well, we could meet peers, but that's not actually going to be helpful. We could hold a feast, but we're a child. We could hold a grand tournament. We are a child. Can we still do this? It's not grayed out here. It did say that we're a child there. I'm not sure if we can do it here or not. So we'll do this here in Toledo. I mean, we can't participate in a lot of these, right? That would be the main issue, is that we wouldn't be able to participate. So as a hypothetical, we just put in something like this. I'm just wondering if it would let us start this. Okay, no, it's grayed out because we're a child. So obviously we wouldn't be able to participate, right? That was obvious, and I probably wasn't going to do it anyway. We'll come of age very soon. This is not acceptable. This is an abuse of power. No, we're going to veto that. Our regent is being a jerk, but that's to be expected. Our pope, this guy, dared to lead his brother into carnal sin. He demands satisfaction for this slight. Yeah, we're going to make the pope plead for forgiveness publicly. That's going to be, you know, great for the pope. Great indeed. He is currently infirm, so good for him. We do have a bunch of ransoms here, and a lot of these are going to not be acceptable, but this one absolutely is, as is this one. Yep, that's fine. This is not. Nope. Anyone who's our vassal is declined. Let's see. You're okay. That's fine. And you're okay. Looks good. So beyond this, the question is, what is our current goal? Well, I think right now, all we need to do is come of age. We're significantly limited by not being of age at this time. Significantly limited. So when do we come of age? That is going to be in September. Oh, okay. That's not very far away at all. That's like next month. Sure. So that sounds good. This guy, no. This guy, yes. This guy, no. This lady, yes. And you, no. Phenomenal. All of these ransoms, of course, exist because we just finished up a bunch of rebellions, right? That's absolutely the reason why this is happening. So let's just allow all of these for the moment. We'll decline that one. Looks good. We are making a mediocre amount of prestige, and we became an insightful thinker. Okay, so we gained the trait Conscientious Scribe. Sounds good. And we are now of age. So we need to find a spouse, and I do want this to be a stewardship spouse. Although we're going to need someone who's relatively young, and I guess you'll do? Only skill 19 stewardship. Not great. And we've got the stuttering. So this seems okay. We'll do that. Okay. Phenomenal. Now we do need to get rid of our regent. And can we do this right now? She would not accept with nothing. She has a 47% chance of acceptance with a favor and 17% chance of with gold. So she is, of course, our mother. Her loyalty is currently situational. Let's send her a gift. That'll gain 33 opinion. And now she's selfless. So now we could just offer her gold, and this is fine. So we'll discharge her. Beautiful. We're now the culture head. And who pays for their own wedding? But no, we're going to take the prestige here. Obviously, we're going to take the prestige. I do want to go into the learning tree. We need to go to theology focus here. And this ransom is acceptable, as is this one. This one is as well, actually. This one is not. And this one, I shouldn't have let him go. That was not an acceptable one, but I messed up there. Oh, well. It's not a big deal. So we're going to bump over into Manage Domain. That would allow us to revoke these 2 titles, which would be great. And in fact, we could grant this out. So we could even drop a title here. That's not bad. So we revoke this guy's title. He is imprisoned. We're awaiting a response regarding another matter. Okay. Cool. That was because... Oh, there's a new pope. Cool. That was because of our mother, right? So we definitely want to revoke this guy's title. 100% chance. It's just free. And you, on the other hand, what would you require? That's quite a lot of people that would join this rebellion. Why are we at 14 of 11 right now? Hang on. Oh, it's because our mother was giving us stewardship. Gotcha. Okay, never mind on bringing this up to 15 then. We need to grant this one out. Absolutely. We're at 13 out of 11 currently. And that's not great. We're going to have to grant these back out. So I guess we're not going to worry about that, and we'll just grant these over here. That'll be fine. That puts us at 11 of 11. That was only because our mother has high stewardship, right? And she was our regent. So if we look at our mother here, skill 27, yeah, that was what it was. So that's okay. This is absolutely acceptable. And let's get some gold here. Yep, this is fine. This is fine. Miserable fiend. This is fine. And this is fine. Another regent, or another, rather, ransom here. What do we got? Yes. Looks good. How much is it going to cost us to do a grand tournament? Well, a lot more than we've got. So we're definitely going to wait. I want to run a grand tournament basically immediately here as soon as we get some cash going. So we'll get that all put together. No, that is too expensive. We have other uses for that cash right now. We'll decline this. So we're up to about 2,000 gold now. And we're just waiting on a couple more here. It's going to be, I think, like 4,000-ish. Somewhere around in there. So it'll take a little bit of time to put the cash together for this grand tournament, but that is absolutely the goal here. This is acceptable. We'll take 10 gold. This is acceptable. We'll take 50 gold. Wonderful. Our realm will lose land if this guy dies. Yeah, that's mildly awkward. We're not endorsed by our Pope. Wait, is he our... Oh, he's actually our realm counselor now. Interesting. So that is absolutely fascinating. We can blackmail this guy. He has a 60% chance of acceptance. So we have this lover hook. Right, and we do know about this. Wait, no, there's a new Pope, isn't there? This guy must also have the lover hook. I don't really want to blackmail him, though. What we want to do is just boost up his opinion for right now. So let's toss him... How much would it cost to toss him gold? 500? Okay, we're not going to do that right now. That's a lot. This is not acceptable. Let's get additional ransoms here. This one is acceptable. No problem there. This one is not acceptable. Gonzalez of Egypt. No. Get out of here. This is not acceptable. So we currently have about 4,000 gold right now. We can change our vassal's contract, and I'm absolutely okay with that. We'll modify this guy's contract right now. Fantastic. And let's see about getting a tournament going. So we're going to hop down to activities, grand tournament. We'll plan this grand tournament. That will be in Toledo. And melee sounds good. Recital is actually pretty good. Joust is okay. Board game sounds great. And beyond that, we could go with like wrestling, duel, horse race, basically anything but archery here. Just looking at our skill. We'll go with the horse race. Okay. So that's going to be quite expensive. 4770? Okay, that's fine. We'll tick forward for a bit there. We don't need to travel, of course, and we can have this guy be our champion. Our intent is to triumph. But really, we'd like to get prestige. But triumphing gets us prestige, so that'll be fine. So we're at 4770 that we need here. We just need one more month tick. There we go. We'll start our grand tournament. We're not currently qualifying, but I do want to hop over here and check in on our knight situation. Okay, so we need a successor. Mayor Martin, skill 16. Okay, there we go. What else do we have? You've got a successor. Looks good. You have a successor, and you have a successor. Okay, sounds great. So we do need to ransom this guy, although we don't want to ransom him. And when does the tourney ground open? 40 days? Okay, we're guaranteed to qualify at this point, so it doesn't really matter all that much. But we're still going to go to the tourney grounds. We, of course, just need to get a bunch of prestige out of this, right? That is our current goal. A duke arrived? Sure. 60% chance of 450 gold and 75 prestige, or we lose 150 gold. I'm willing to take that. And we won. Fantastic. What else do we have here? Well, we can go up to the temple in 210 right now. 50% chance of our strength, or rather our score going up. Actually, let's just take the piety. We're just going to take the piety here. We do need a bunch of piety, no doubt about that. So this melee is going to begin. 40 days on that. And the tourney ground, what do we got here? Anything for prestige? Yes, actually, we can gain a little bit of prestige out of that one. I love it. So we are positive now in our prestige. And the melee is going to begin right now. Glory will be ours. So who is the threat here? I think we're going to go with Aznar. What foul luck. Well, that didn't go well. Okay, what else do we have here? We could lose additional stress because we're lustful. She would become our lover. That's probably not ideal. That's a lot of stress, though. We got to do it. That is very unfortunate, but sure. That's a lot of stress. So, yeah, this is probably not ideal here. We'll successfully try to slip away into the melee. And I don't think we succeeded on that one. 37% chance, huh? Yikes. I have no idea if we're going to win this or not. It's not going well, though, I feel like. That's my sense. Yeah, it did not go well indeed. Okay, that's not shocking. We are up to 829 prestige, so that's good. Let's go ahead and do the tourney grounds here. We're not qualifying for the recital right now. 150 prestige. Yes. I told you I'd show you. Beautiful. We're going to need to head over to the temple. We're currently not qualifying for the recital, which is interesting because we had quite a lot of skill for the recital. We'll get 150 prestige here, though. That's wonderful. 3, 2, 1, 0. We'll see about praying for victory here. Okay, we'll just get some piety. That'll be fine. And we'll be able to visit the tourney grounds one more time. It looks like we're probably not going to end up qualifying here. Our score would increase slightly here. Okay, we did actually qualify. Fascinating. We'll bite our lip and try to remain focused. So we do need to get our stress down, right? And that's definitely a little bit painful. But it is time to show the world our skill. So what do we have for the recital? Oh, this guy stole our cabinet. That's very rude of him. Score increases moderately. I mean, it's stress, but sure. That's a yikes right there. We could become eccentric, and honestly, I think that's okay. Do it. So we become eccentric here. That seems fine. Man, we have so much stress going on here because of our gregarious and paranoid. That's tough. Okay, so our stress is continuing to go all over the place. Someone's attempting to steal our throne. I'm not shocked about this one. 58% chance. Oh, I did not read that. I did not intend to click on that, but I think it went okay-ish. I don't know what the odds were, but looks good. Cool. So we reduced our stress level. We won. Remarkable. Entirely by accident. We won by accident. Okay, 900 gold for 75 prestige is actually something I'm willing to do right now. We're currently guaranteed to qualify for the joust, so that's excellent. And we can't visit up here for another 20 days. Let's get that done. We did complete our triumphant intent, and that did lose us a good amount of stress. I wonder if we can find one of our ancestors. Actually, we'll just grab the piety here. We need both piety and prestige, and we need quite a lot of both of them. So, what do we got for this locale down here? One of these guys would join our court? No, we're just going to get childish behavior. Perfect. And we'll tick on forward here. So the joust is about to begin. We're not going to be able to visit anywhere else. That's fine. We are ready. Our champion did not qualify, but sure. They'll have to deal with our victory. Yes, that's going to increase our stress potentially, but it didn't because we succeeded the roll. Phenomenal. Do we hit him in the head? Actually, we think we saw a tell in a prior pass. So that is going to be a diplomacy and learning challenge, and fantastic. So we win the first round of the joust. That is great. Victory indeed. But that is not the final victory here. We're now in the semifinals. We're doing reasonably well here. 150 prestige would be great here. We'll see whether we succeed that roll or not, but either way, we would like it. And we saw a tell in a prior pass. And we won again. Apparently we're good at spotting tells. That is very good to know. Victory. A fine contest indeed. We're now in the finals, and let's see how this goes. We won't take easy wins. We're going to get 75 prestige here. And again, we think we saw a tell in a prior pass, and we win. Fantastic. So the joust is victorious for us. Excellent. A contestant died. Okay. So we won that. That is great. And we received 750 prestige for that. Next up is going to be the board game. Okay. We are, of course, on track to qualify for the board game. We can visit this locale in, well, right now. Do we want to get superstitious here? What would we get for astronomer? Lifestyle experience? Actually, sure. We'll take lifestyle experience. That seems decent. Okay, so let's head over to the tourney grounds here. And how would you like a new liege? Actually, he wouldn't like that at all. So we could support a foreign knight. We are gregarious, so that'll be fine. No problem there. And the board game is going to begin shortly. We are ready. We will face Simon here. So we would knock Simon out here. Okay, he actually concedes. So what do we want to do? We could actually go back a few moves and give him a take back. Interesting. But that is a lot of stress. So we're just going to proceed due to his disqualification. Fantastic. Now we're in the semifinals. What do we got? 70% chance of our score increasing greatly? We are going to gain some stress because we're paranoid, but that is to be expected. Looks like 54%. Yeah, these are the same odds here. So you seem awfully sure of yourself. Fantastic. So we win the semifinals. And next up would be the finals. Cool. Oh, and our opponent just conceded. So we win by default. Excellent. Maybe we don't. Never mind. He must have advanced via conceding? Sure. That'll teach me for reading that a little too quickly. You seem awfully sure of yourself. We're basically victorious here. And there we go. We won that one. So next up is the horse race, and let's head into the tourney grounds. We do not currently qualify. So we'll be guaranteed to qualify now. Perfect. We just had a daughter who is now our player heir, so that's probably a good thing, to be sure. Let's get this temple visit done. We'd love to get more piety here. We're actually going to take the inner piece here. We don't need more score to qualify. So we're going to get ourselves some additional piety. We have a good amount of prestige right now. And we should head over to the tourney grounds. What do we got? Losing 25 stress is actually not a bad thing here. This is not good odds. So we are going to lose 25 stress. Sounds good. I'm sure this will indeed be quite a race. Let's see how this goes. The Sword of God gains 50 glory? Yes. We would like to have glory. That would be great. We can imprison this guy, and so we shall. Well, losing 50 stress because we're lustful. Okay. So we'll just reduce some stress here. That'll be fine. Our score would increase slightly, 50-50 chance here. I don't think it did. Apparently the Pope is being a jerk. No shockers here. Best odds are hitting them in the face. So let's see what we've got there. One more push. Our score decreases greatly. We're probably not going to win this. I think we rolled poorly there. That said, this looks like a victory. This is a victory art. So we won that. Fantastic. I'm actually surprised. The ceremony is occurring now, and perhaps a few words, given that we're the host. So we'll gain some additional prestige that way. Perfect. And the grand tournament is done. We won some prize armor that we could probably equip. Seems fine. We also have this regalia we could equip, and we don't currently have our prize necklace equipped. And we may want to also equip, like, this brooch. Sure, why not? No reason not to. And so presumably the Pope is now endorsing us. Indeed he is. We can't ask him for gold, but that's unlikely to happen anytime soon. Is this just stuck here forever? Oh my. Okay, there it went away. It just stayed there for a very long time. Got it. We're going to grab Faithful. We're going down towards Theologian for right now is the goal. So this ransom is acceptable. This ransom is also acceptable, as is this one, and this one, and this one. Now we need to see if we can get Denmark still. Who of these is younger? This guy. Okay. So this is what we would go for at this point. Their capital is going to be out over here, right? So we would have to walk, like, through Hamburg. Yeah. So I think we're best off to attack here rather than here. We do have this territory right over this way, which is, you know, mildly awkward. Hello. These bombards are unstationed. We must have granted out the holding that we had them stationed in. Is that correct? That is indeed correct. Okay, so we'll put them up here in Jaka for right now. And actually, I'm going to move them. I'm going to move them over here because I want to drop probably the large horse ranches here. And we want to replace that, of course, with a workshop to boost those up. Okay, so with that done, they're not ideal yet, but that'll take some time. With that done, we're going to drop these guys over here. We'll raise men-at-arms, levy troops. How many forces do we need? Not many at all. Okay, sounds good. Something along the lines of 30,000 will be significant overkill here. So there we go. That should do the trick. Yeah, I just wanted to double check I didn't miss a 0 there, and I didn't. Okay. So as expected, that is significant overkill, and we're going to go take over Denmark at this point, now that we have the resources to do it. However, we may want to go off on a pilgrimage while we've got this going. So let's plan a pilgrimage. This will be a pious pilgrimage, and we can go to Jerusalem, and that'll be absolutely fine. We're absolutely going to need experienced captains on the way. And as far as the actual route here goes, there's really only this location, right? So after Toledo, we should just go down to, like, here. And then after Jerusalem, we come back via the same route. And there's nothing in danger here. We can't bring up our fidelity yet, but we can bring up our pomp. And then we can start this pilgrimage. Phenomenal. We can't wait. So off we go on our pilgrimage. What was our pilgrimage focus? Our intent is reflection. Actually, I want to change this to altruism. Okay. Good thing we can change that after we started it. So off we go. We're looking to make some piety here. We can cast down this heterodoxy, and actually, we are going to pay gold here to get more piety out of this. Beautiful. So that'll be fine. We'll continue to siege our way through here, of course. Are they attacking us over here? No, they're attacking up here. Okay. Awkward, but whatever. Seems absolutely fine. We do need a new leader over here, though. We visited the capital of the Empire of Hispania. I'm shocked. It's not worth it. We're okay with the Pope's being the way he is right now, I think. Is he fully endorsing us? He is. So we don't need to throw anything else at this. Perfect. This will be fine. There's a scheme at court, which is, you know, not shocking. The Silver Pilgrim just had a successor. And do we want to go that way, or do we want to go towards their capital? I feel like we go towards the capital, but it might result in backtracking. I don't think it really matters that much, though. Okay, Mayor Juki of Guadalajara. Okay, skill 9. Where we got? That's a weird way to say that. Okay, here we go. Perfect. No problem there. So we've got a successor put back in. And in we go towards their capital. Everything will be all right. Just hold on. Okay, we've not achieved piety level 1 yet, sadly. You'll find no home here. Indeed. So we're going to get their capital. That puts us at 93. Okay, no backtracking here, because we can definitely come take Lolland Falster down here, and that'll be fine. Bejeweled Scriptures, huh? And mine it shall be. We'll purchase it. Oh, really? That only got us 1 war score? Okay. I was definitely expecting more than 1 war score out of that. Ah, they finished up sieges up here. That's what did it. That makes more sense. Perfect. So let's get Denmark under our control. All we should need here is this singular siege. There we go. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. This is now all part of Hispania. I like it. So Scotland at this point is very interesting in that it is entirely not really encircled by us because there's a lot of coast here, but we are its only land border. That's definitely very interesting. Now, if we were to attack the HRE, we're at an activity. We can't actually do these plannings until we're done with this pilgrimage. That's okay. Let's finish that up. That'll be fine. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to return from our pilgrimage and get some wars going. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very... Hang on. What do we got going on here? Our vassal and knight? No, get out of here. You're okay, and you're okay as well. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.